So the game down at the Amex has just finished. Obviously, me and Sensation and the team haven't gone. Fair play to all the Wolves fans that have managed to get down there to Brighton on a Monday night. We could hear the Wolves fans all the way through singing, which is absolutely fantastic. It's ended up goalless. I'm going to take a positive out of that because they are a bit of a bogey side, Brighton.
Yeah.
You know, they have scored a lot of goals against us recently. This time last year, we watched a 6-0 defeat, 4-1 earlier in the season. Probably was a little bit harsh on Wolves. What's your instant thoughts after watching that, mate?
Well, some people said it was boring when on the watch along, but there's nothing boring about it. Yeah, there was a game plan, which is good. We ended up with a draw, which is, I said, a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
But it's 0-0. I think we give them a good game. I mean, they're a good side. We was predicted,
and they're fresh as well because
I think we were predicted to lose. You know, but
a lot of people would have said that. I actually felt watching the game. I actually felt fairly relaxed all the way through the game. I think you know, some people watch. Okay, Wolves had a game plan today. The game plan worked an absolute treat. If you watch the way they were playing, they were trying to close the middle of the park, stop Brighton from playing through the middle. They did a few times, but we were nicking the ball back. And actually, as the game went on, we probably had the clear opportunities. I think it was a bit like a chess game at times. Brighton trying to press us, stop us playing out. We were trying to press them. They had a few half chances. And, I mean, we had that one cleared off the line, but we had 2 or 3 golden opportunities where we didn't follow in when the ball came across. I thought Neto did really, really well. Kuna... I mean, I was a bit worried about him at half time. He lost the medal. He got a yellow card, and I don't know really.
Wouldn't it have been nice if he got that and said like, "Well, that's what he cued us for." It, like, you know, karma. Get it in the back of the net.
I thought it was a gripping game. I thought it was quite gripping to watch. I felt quite relaxed through it. I never really thought that Brighton were going to score. I thought if anyone was going to nick it towards the end, it would have been Wolves. I mean, we got through a couple of times. But we, you know, at the end of the day, it's a 0-0 draw. We've managed to keep a clean sheet. We've gone away from home against a very good team that have had 16-day break, refreshed. And we, from what I can see, we've not picked up an injury. I was worried about getting yellow cards for Dawson or Kilman or Kuna especially. They've had 72% possession. We've had 28% possession, but they've only had 11 shots to our 8, and they've only had 4 shots on target to our 3.
If you look at what the 28 that we had and what we did with it, that's fantastic because they're 72. Yeah, they pushed us and they went down the middle. Then they went to the side. He put about 4. Funny enough, four subs, was it?
Funny enough, that's something that in the past they've said about Wolves. We've had all this possession, but we just passed it and not created anything, and they've struggled to break us down. You know, there's a few moments in the game where we think, but I mean, Brighton are a good side. You know, Wolves are on 29 points. They talk about Newcastle. We're on the same points as Newcastle at this stage of the season. It's crazy, really. I thought defensively, it's the way they carried out the game plan, the way they concentrated, the way they kept their shape, the way they followed their man during the game, and then we had an outlet going forward. It was always going to be difficult. You know, I thought we did a good job. What are you going to go with first for your Fox at Shipley performance rating? What are you going to go with for that, mate?
I'm going to give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, because I think that
You're interesting, you are.
But a bit of tenacity in it.
You like tenacity, don't you?
But there was up for it. That's the main thing.
Definitely up for it. Definitely playing for each other.
Yeah, there was a few sort of like, oh God, what have you done that for? Saw again, like some of his outplay is like you go, and you close your eyes. But overall,
he didn't really have a save to make of any shape, did he?
Not really. I mean, they often let puff, but they didn't get through the defensive line.
They didn't blow the house down. No. So he's going to go as an 8. Sometimes they play really better and then he gives them like a thingy. I mean, I can understand because of the teamwork and the togetherness and the tenacity and the way they defended. From that point of view, I'm going to give it a 7 because I thought we did play very well. It was a solid performance. We did try to play our football. but I don't think we can give it an 8 because we never really let loose.
Yes, you can, because
you,
I did.
You did, yeah, but I'm going to give it a 7. You're going to give it an 8. I mean, do you agree with Stan or me? What's your rating? Leave it in the comment section below. And your LEAMORE Windows Man of the Match tonight?
It's difficult. But I think it's about defence in the end, and I think we'll give it to Semedo.
Give it to Semedo. I'm going to concur with the gentleman on my right here. So I'm going to give it to Semedo. I thought Neto was great, and I know that TNT gave him the thing, but for that one tackle in the first half and the way he positioned, you know, he never lost his man. He was very astute. He had something going forward, and that one tackle when he was through was absolutely brilliant tackle. So I'm going to also give it to Nelson Semedo.
But he does start some of the runs, you know,
he does
down the wing. And even in, like, you've got to give him credit to be a defender and to actually get the ball into some sort of resemblance of whereas we're actually going for them. Yeah, that's good for me.
Absolutely, and you know, so we've gone with the LEAMORE Windows Man of the Match. It's from us. We said Nelson Semedo. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. I do want to say he's gone down there today. Happy birthday to Manny. Didn't quite get the 3 points for him, and all the Wolves fans that have travelled down there on Monday night. You know, we don't miss many. We missed tonight, but fantastic effort. They're not going to get back until God knows what time in the morning. It's a long trip back, and but yeah, they're going to be coming away with a performance full of pride. And now all eyes are going to switch to the Black Country Derby to play. We've had a practice of playing against the Blue and White Stripes and an Albion team away from home tonight, and next Sunday it's high noon almost. Battle of the Hawthorns, the first Black Country Derby in front of fans for 12 years. It's going to be a lot of build up running up to that game, of course. Hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please smash a like. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you are brand new, make sure you do subscribe, because all your Wolves news, all the latest updates are here on the channel, including the reactions. And of course, we've got all the build up to next week's game as well.
And you got me and you.
And you got Sensation as well, absolutely.
And Moss. I mean,
Magic was watching.
He was watching. Well, he was listening and watching
it and stuff.
the watch along. So
yeah, we didn't have a goal to celebrate, but we have a point to celebrate, and I'll take that. 6 games unbeaten, 29 points, level with Newcastle at this stage of the season, and they still think they can make Champions League. Them not do. So the unbeaten run continues. Until the next one, from myself, Sensation, to all of you guys out there, always Wolves.